Now, we do have an A-10, both the guided missile and the guns ready, so what I'm thinking is we call in an A-10, we have a 5-second delay.
New task force available.
There it is, it's being suppressed. There's the gun run. Number 1, number 2 did some good damage to a T-80. Now, they were getting suppressed, so there is obviously some anti-air defense. Alright, howdy boyos. Welcome to Regiments. There is a free demo you can play. I'll link it in the description, and I figured this had to be shown. I've played for about 10 minutes, did basic tutorials, and it really reminds me as if Wargame, I think mostly Airland Battle or Red Dragon, and World in Conflict, 2 of my all-time favorite strategy games, had a little love child here, and it is so promising. I'm not even going to talk, we're going to jump straight into the game. Hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. So currently in the demo, there are 2 factions, NATO and Pact. I'm assuming that'll mostly stay that way. However, within these factions, you have different nations. For example, as NATO, currently available, we have a US task force and a German, West German task force. And for Pact, it's a Soviet and an Eastern German task force. Now, initially, you just start off with a bunch of units. So let's take a look here. We are going to be attacking quite a few points. Looks like it's pretty grassy, but some open fields here in the back. So I think first of all, we have 450 points. We have, let's see, some Abrams would not probably be a super bad idea. So let's get some Abrams, and let's get one of these Recon Bradley units, as well as probably a Vulcan, because I'm expecting some AA, or to need some AA. And then we're going to save some points. Preferably, we'll be able to get ourselves some more of these M1A1s and then back that up with an HQ section. With that being said, we're going to unpause. My AI should start spawning their stuff, which is West German mechanized. In about 3.5 minutes, you'll see the Wargame aspect of this game. And whenever I have enough points, you'll see the World in Conflict aspect of this game. Over time, you acquire something very much like in World in Conflict called Tactical Aid. So currently we're at 7 points. After we have 30, we can call in an A-10 to come from off map, much like in World in Conflict, to come in and basically F some stuff up. Now, there is a tutorial that explains everything. Personally, I went through it and I thought it pretty much told me what I needed to know. We're going to send our Abrams forward here to the tree line, and I've got my Recon Bradleys. I'm just going to hold them and see if they maybe want to engage with some of their ATGMs. Although I'm not sure if these guys actually got to do an ATGM, so that's one tow missile coming out, missing our friendly Leopard, getting almost a hit on the BMP. Now there's multiple game modes in the game. One of them here is attack, where one side clearly attacks and the other one defends. There's one where you're basically both fighting, like Wargame, like War in Conflict, where you're both the attacking team. And there was another one that I really want to take a look at some point, which really reminded me of a... You have to go out and save friendly units who are out there in the open being attacked. So it's kind of like a mobile defense game mode, but it looked really interesting. So it looks like we really easily knocked out these BMP-1s and their infantry. So we are, actually, we have enough points to call in the second platoon, almost at squad. Second platoon of Abrams. Oh, here we go. We have Su-25s coming in. They're currently strafing. It looks like my Abrams, I love this view here, it's really cool. Su-25s are coming in. They are, however, being engaged by my Vulcans. They are suppressed and panicked. Hopefully we can even knock one out. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Now, the question here is, which I personally like, these Abrams have used some of their ammo. I know normally I wouldn't do this, but we're going to double tap Q. They pop smoke. They get the hell out of dodge. And they drive back to... Oh, actually, we need to get these M3s definitely out of dodge. We'll pop smoke on those guys because they're half health. And they then double back towards your supplies. Now, I didn't move my supply trucks yet. I could have moved them. Here, they will resupply, repair, rearm, you know, you name it. and then you can use them. So I believe as long as one of these units is still alive, you can do this for free. If you lose an entire platoon, let's say I lost all of these Abrams, I will have to call them in again, which obviously costs a lot of points. However, at the time, as you can see, this takes some time. The little white bar here determines the weight, so these M3s are almost good to go. Much like, almost like Company of Heroes, where you can retreat units back to base. Now, these Bradleys are ready to roll, so we'll push them up, as well as the Abrams. We can actually fast move them, which I think they moved down the road initially. We almost have a new task force available, and that's where this gets really interesting. We'll also get these HQ trucks, and these are sort of reminiscent of leader units in games, again, like Company of Heroes. It says it right here. Actually, it doesn't say it right here, but in the tutorial, they explain that command units basically increase the... ooh, that hurt a lot. We need to fall these guys back. Our Vulcans are indeed engaged with SU-25s, but to no avail. They explain that anything in this radius basically has more suppression resistance, it's more accurate, you know, the very basic, basically. Like, they're basically a buff unit, and as long as they're within range of friendly units in this huge circle, they will buff them. Now, I'm not sure if this goes just for your own units or also for allied units. I haven't figured out if that's the case or not, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point. So we had to run my Abrams back. They weren't... I don't think they lost any tank, but they did definitely get damaged a lot. Now, let's take a look. Let's get our Abrams. Actually, they're still busy. Let's select a task force, and this is what I think is really, really cool. This is all the available task forces to me currently in the current US faction that I'm playing. So every task force has their own name: Voodoo, Rattlesnake, etc., etc. Although there's 2 Kansases here. That's maybe a little bit of an oversight. And you can pick one of these and you get to call in their reinforcements. So for example, if we call in Goliath, we get an M2A2 with Bradleys with infantry. We get 2 of them and a platoon of mortars, as well as artillery from the tactical aid menu. Here, if we call in Task Force 3-63, we get an A10 gun run, Bradleys, or sorry, no, they are Bradleys. Bradleys with infantry and a Abrams platoon. Now, we're going to call this in mostly because I want to show off the A10 gun run. It does sound exactly like you'd want it to sound, and really, I thought it was very cinematic once I got to call it in. So, I guess we're going to fast move them back to the road, and we are going to have our Recon Bradleys move up. Our Abrams moves up, our Vulcan moves up, our HQ Bradleys can move up, and we should also get some of these M2 riflemen. I think I've 1 second wanted to say these were Humvees, but no, they're definitely Bradleys, but they're M2s, not M3s. But we'll roll these guys up to the forest. One thing that is a big change from Wargame, or even War and Conflict, you're not going to control the rifleman. You control the squad or platoon of Bradleys, BTRs, BMPs, Pumas, Martyrs, you know, whatever vehicle that they come with. And then you just press X, infantry disembarks, the vehicles slow down, and the infantry keeps pace with the vehicles, or the vehicles, I guess, keep pace with the infantry. A simple button press, X, they get back in, the vehicles are good to go, and they speed up because they no longer have to stay with the infantry. Obviously, if you dismount them, as you can see here, we get 4 machine gunners, 16 riflemen, 4 law riflemen or anti-tank, and 2 AD or air defense infantry that are also going to dismount, which is a big firepower bonus. So when you're in a town, or in a tree line, or a forest, or even at the edge of a forest, or even if you're under attack from enemy helicopters, dismounting these air defense units or in the infantry is very much worth it. So it looks like we have a counterattack coming in on Alpha and Beta that we just captured. So it said there was about 3 to 5 platoons coming in. Now let's move up our supply trucks. This currently, okay, that's a little bit of a bug there. Currently, they're kind of far away. I want to move them up further. The call-in zone, where I call in new units, should still be this area. However, if I queue, or the retreat mechanic, then they will not retreat all the way back to here, but they'll retreat to my supply trucks, or I can just drive my supply trucks up and actually have them supply them on the road. So what we're going to do here, we're going to put our M3s on hold fire by pressing the H button. We'll get our infantry to dismount, get to the edge of the tree line there, get our Abrams to move up, our Vulcan, our HQ section, and our M1s will push up to here, actually there, and our Bradleys can sit right in the middle of everything. Now, we do have an A-10, both the guided missile and the guns ready, so what I'm thinking is we call an A-10, we have a 5-second delay, we're going to zoom out all the way, see if we can catch the A-10 actually coming in.
New task force ability.
There it is, it's being suppressed. There's the gun run. Number 1, number 2 did some good damage to a T-80. Now they were getting suppressed, so there is obviously some anti-air defense. Potentially it's Shilka or, you know, shoulder-based anti-infantry. Looks like there's actually some rocket-based anti-air coming in from over here. Not sure what these are. They're not spotted, as in they're not identified. But I'm hoping to get my M3s onto this corner here, and maybe they can tell me what's going on. Currently we're attacking, well, lots of points at the same time. We're attacking Gamma, Epsilon, and Zeta all at the same time. We can, however, call in the A-10 guided, which we're going to do on these BMD-2s with their VDV infantry. BMD-2, obviously an airborne version of the BMP. Here comes our A-10 with rockets. That's one, ready to go. Ooh, that was a perfect hit. Ooh, my A-10 just got downed, which means we have a longer reload time. A-10 is falling out of the sky. That might need a little work, but oh, that was pretty cool though. And we did do half of HP damage to this BMD-2 and VDV platoon. Eyes on a bunch of T-72s back here. We have a new task force, and I saw one here that had a Apache. So let's get the Rattlesnake call in, and let's get the Apaches. Take a look at these, because I haven't even seen many of the helicopters in this game yet. Looks like they are loaded for bear with rockets, chain gun, and ATGM. So hopefully these guys will be able to support us. Move up our command unit, move up our supply. Now if we could get the Apaches start engaging those T-72s, we could push in our riflemen into the Bradleys and start going towards the town. Apaches still flying in, ready to rocket away. We got FFARs and ATGMs coming out. Another one coming out. Here comes the second Apache. Another Hellfire out. T-72s out here have no cover. Well, it says they are dug in, but I mean there's no anti-air cover, I should have said. They are getting hit pretty bad. And we also just got another A-10 gun run from, but I'm assuming from calling in this particular task force. Now we can see that our main ammo is already pretty low here at 25%. So what we're going to do here when it gets down to 0, we can double tap Q. Much like all the other units, they will fly back to the supply area and get themselves reloaded. So we're going to double tap Q. They get the hell out of Dodge. And they get back to the supplies. A little bit different from World in Conflict, where units technically had unlimited ammo. It just took them a while to resupply that or replenish that. Personally, I prefer this a lot more. We got some artillery coming in, potentially some Soviet or East German tactical aid artillery, considering I haven't really seen them firing much artillery at me other than that. Looks like we have 2 to 4 enemy platoons coming in on a counterattack. We do have 3 captures, zones captured, and we're going to try to work on Zeta. We can move our Abrams up together with... Okay, keep our Abrams back a little as we move our Bradley Recon up and our HQ up. Vulcan, move up as well. Apaches are ready to rumble. And we'll push them into the town. Give them a fast move order, so they should start using the road. And I guess they don't. They just go fast. Fair enough. Oh, BRM-1K. I think that's a command unit. Currently being engaged by Lukes and Martyrs. We got more artillery just north of the town. That looks like something. If only we had a way to get eyes on that. Oh, planes, planes! They're getting suppressed by the Vulcans, but they're not getting shot down. Our HQ Bradleys are getting some good shots off. Oh, these guys are not doing so good. A-10. Okay. Apache. Is this a recon? Oh, it is a recon helicopter. That'd be great. Okay, we need some of that. Okay, these guys, I don't know if they have any... Oh, they might be messed up. They are... Yeah, we are not going to survive here. Ooh, bunch of good gun runs, though. We got friendly artillery strike marked on the map. This must be their tactical aid. Our Apaches are trying to cover these single Bradley to run back. Run back! Oh, did we lose both? We lost the A-10 there, I think. Ooh, good hit from the A-10. They have to retreat as well because they're out of ammo, but our attack did manage to knock out 3 of their platoons. We do have recon on station. There's more coming in. Let's get these riflemen deployed a little faster. Lots of people here coming back to our supplies. I'm not sure if more people in the supply zone means it takes longer. We do have some more Fuchses, as well as Jaguar anti-tank guided missile vehicles pushing in. Take a look here. Abrams set up on either side. Vulcan still done really good. New task force available. Okay, let's get some armored cav here. We need something with infantry. There we go. Goliath. Even get some artillery to call in. Yeah, we need some Bradleys, I think, to really start filling this out. We do have some artillery or mortar spotted in the background there. I wonder if... Ooh, some Nonas. I wonder if we can respot them so our A-10 can actually engage. Okay, they're spotted. Hopefully our A-10 just got... Okay, our A-10s are getting completely destroyed. There is something in this orchard here, as is very clear. Okay, I just accidentally pressed control. So the one thing that's bothered me so far is that when you press control, you can also turn your screen. So when you press control to assign units, like groups, like for example, this is, if I now press 1, I did control 1 to make this my control group, but annoyingly it also causes them to, it causes the screen to rotate when you hold control. So that's maybe a little bit of an oversight that I've noticed so far. Let's call these... Actually, let's just have the Apaches deal with these Nonas. What is this? What is that? Oh, crap. That's a whole lot of reinforcements coming in. A-10 gun run. Okay, that's very welcome. Apaches are engaging very hard. We got the A-10s coming in here. Damn, they're getting destroyed. We still haven't found... the anti-air, there they are. That's the anti-air artillery. Okay, that was super cinematic. Oh, I need to get these guys out of here. Apaches are, I think, relatively low ammo. They're still getting some good hits in, though. I'm going to have to call you back. Okay, Abrams, push in. Vulcans, these guys went up in veterancy. That's great. I'm gonna have to move my supplies here soon. Unload the units in the M2s. I don't know if we can get any eyes on it. It's a lot of artillery coming in. It looks like Mars artillery. What is shooting like that back here? Oh, it is Lars. Okay, well, Lars. I remember these from Airland Battle, these little German artillery trucks. Frames are taking a slight hit just at the moment. Let's see if we can move into Zeta with our dismounted infantry from those M2 Bradleys. And we'll push up our Abrams. We have another... Okay, supplies moving up. Okay, right, so the supplies, I had to move the supplies.
Zone captured.
You should be good. Infantry. Okay, we're getting a ton of stuff captured here now. Can we move you to the road? There. HQ section. Push on forward. Okay, and our OHs push up. Destroyed another unit in Zeta. We have a bunch of points. I kind of wanted to call in some of that artillery. We have another 12 minutes left before the battle is over, and we are currently doing, I think, pretty good. We captured 2 more zones. I don't know if we're getting any more task forces. Doesn't look like it. So let's call in some of these M2A2 riflemen to go into the town here. Wow, we're just running them over here. That was definitely an anti-air unit. Looks like some Tunguskas. They are now all destroyed. That is honestly perfect. So there was definitely some units in here. Oh, planes, planes, planes. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Vulcan. Okay, suppressed them. Oh, we shot one of the extra 25s down. Hoping we can get the other one. No. Okay, shame. Well, Zeta looks like it's captured by the enemy. That looks like a job for us then. Supplies, we'll move you up again. Helicopters, push you up. Nonas, they are leaving. They're fleeing, I should say, actually. I know we can turn the guns on. Now we can't see them anymore. So hoping you can turn the guns on these M3s. Oh, they have eyes on them, I think. Do they have ATGMs ready? I don't know. Okay, let's hold them here. Vulcan is up. M2A's up. M1A1s will push you forward. OH. Oh, we got... Oh, look at that. No, no, no. Hold fire. Do not engage those T-80s. That would just be a waste. Because they would probably obliterate these M3s out in the open. Especially because now we can use these AH-64s to start engaging these T-80s with some ATGMs from the side. Do some artillery back here. Okay, I wonder if we can call in heavy artillery right there. Looks like we got 12 seconds for that artillery starts coming down. Our Abrams are moving in. Our Vulcans are here on station. Move our Bradley supply HQ's vehicles up. Mark up and get our guys inside. Okay, we're actually only down to like 1 or 2. Oh no, we captured Theta. My German AI must have helped. There's Shilka being engaged currently. Infantry, push up. We got heavy artillery coming in. These guys have to retreat ASAP. Double queued. AHs, you are out of ammo. Let's turn on your ammo. I missed the artillery, but it looks like we got quite a few vehicles destroyed. Bradleys are now engaging with ATGMs. We have a lot of vehicles down here. What's happening? Okay, hold. Oh, this is not good. I need to queue these guys out of here. Heavy rocket artillery coming out from the back. Oh, it looks like we're about to win, though. Hopefully this A-10 is going to come in still. Oh. Looks like we won. Surprising. Let's take a look. Actual surprising, I say, because this is my first time playing. A 6.9 kill-death ratio. One of the AI did not do very good. But I gotta say, this is pretty promising. I am definitely going to dive deeper into some of the different game modes. I'll be playing as the Germans. I want to play as both the West and the East Germans and the Soviets before this free demo runs out. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little look at Regiments. Couple of things I hope that they can iron out before a full release. The frames do seem to get hit a little bit, even on my pretty damn good computer. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'd love to see you in the next one. Cheers!